Hello, meine Damen und Herren. We are here in the fantastic Garry's mod, and we're here to do some unprofessional testing. Oh yes. So we want to test handling vehicles and the materials of tires. And this is because we had a chat in the Discord. We had a little discussion about different types of tires you can use, and basically what's their good points and bad points. You know, the fist prop materials, so you can increase grip. And some people said one thing was better, other people said another thing was better. So of course I want to test this out, and we're going to test this out with a Volvo and the nice little bike. So first of all, now let's see here. I'll just control that this version of the Volvo doesn't have some super steering thing. Whoops. Let's see here. This one actually uses rod steering here. I think this should be fine, yeah. Oh well. First of all, we will try a not so good thing. We'll actually begin with regular rubber, and we want to enable gravity because otherwise it will become weird. So let's make these rubber, regular rubber. And this isn't known for being, wait, what? Okay, nice, for being very good. So first of all, we try the bike. Oh. I think we need to unfreeze them. Otherwise they get sad. Alright, regular rubber. Gear 1. Oh god. We seem to not be spin out, we seem to have a bit slide. And the kilometers per hour you can see in the left side here, we're around 30. That's gear 2. And we have, whoa, we have a lot of slide. And rubber isn't known, it's not used as tire material. And we can basically slide like this. Honestly, if you want to be making cool cinematic, you know, burnouts with your vehicles, I would recommend using a less good material than you would usually use, like this thing, the rubber. It's just perfect for making burnouts, except they won't burn really, so you can make donuts with this without problems. Anyways, it's also hard to get it on track. Oh god, it's actually hard to steer it. We'll just try to get to the vehicle, the Volvo. Oh god. Okay, maybe we can use more power. And whoa. The horrible thing is that using this bad grip lets us, handle pretty good. If we kind of would be pro, we could use some nice handling and compensate steering and stuff like that. I think you can make tricks with rubber, but for the bike it's completely useless. Let's park our bike there. Wow, that braking distance isn't very fast. Alright. I can feel we're losing. Oh god, I tried to turn. Oh no. I think we have the same scenario here. It's not very surprising, but This is kind of sad. Oh right, this is not automatically backwards. I forget. This is pretty old, this car actually. I just use it because it has no assisting steering. It's like honest control. It's not even expression 2. Okay, we can see if we can get around this track here. Oh god. I think maybe it's a very bad grip. Impressive. I'll see if it can get worse. Let's see if we use say that we would use something like dirt or something. I don't know if dirt is better or worse. I'm just thinking it can't be much worse, but okay, gear up. Alright. Oh god. This is like driving on ice. So if you want to like simulate driving on ice, like imagine how much they slide around. Driving on ice, if you want to imagine how it is to drive on ice, set your wheels to like dirt or something, and you'll notice the slow response. I think you can have a pretty interesting like ice race. It actually works. I may be wrong, but I may be more careful. Whoa. But it almost feels that dirt is slightly better than rubber. Of course, it's Garry's mod, so things doesn't have to make sense. Okay. What we test next is something that's regarded as, let's see here, fizz tire normal, fizz prop tire normal. Whoops. Which is regarded as like, can we take the tool here? No. Like this. Can I kind of select nothing? Okay, I don't know, I hope it just updates. Okay, let's set fizz prop material phx underscore tire underscore normal. This is regarded as the best grip. It has the highest friction values, I think it was. However, it's bouncy, so it should anyways be harder to control or something. What I understood. So we'll begin with this one. And we can see we have much better grip. Oh god. Well, we can see that our front wheel is losing grip when you get up into speed. However, the grip is pretty nice, kind of. I think it's, oh god, I think it's around the same as it usually is. A bit worse, it's a kind of twitchy. It's very sensitive, it's extra hard to control. Oh god! Okay. About it being more bouncy, we can confirm that. It's well, we need to test properly with testing the other ones, but it's like jumping all over the place when you hit something, just flies in the air. And it feels that the grip, like in handling, makes it worse. So I think that I think according to like the calculation it would be good, but it doesn't work very nice. Not for this craft. Let's try the Volvo. It is known to not work very good. It's just supposed to be good or something. And I can feel we have a very nice grip. Oh wow. It's not the best handling car. Oh god. compared to what we previously went with, it's much better. But it's something that makes it hard to handle. I want to see how high it jumps, so we'll just place a object with a edge there and see if it flies. Let's just back off a little bit. Okay. Oh, not that much. I guess this is much heavier. So we get them to 50, and can we take this curve? Of course we can't. Oh god. Well, we'll try out the other ones. It works, sure. It's pretty nice, but there is something with handling that makes it more difficult, I think. But we shouldn't say too much before we tried. So we'll now go with what is by some regarded by the best. By most regarded the best is jeeptire, but many regard jalopytire, this one anyways, as the best. Now I put a weird sign in, so I don't know if that works. Okay, now we should have it. Jalopytire, tire, not tower. Did I say tower? Jalopytire. Okay, let's jump into the bike. Oh god. We seem to have very nice. Oh god. We seem to have very nice grip at like lower speeds. It started directly, which is interesting. It's pretty good. This is a bit hard to handle, it should be said, but it kind of works. We're still driving in 60 kilometers per hour, and without any cheating or something like that, it's not too bad. Actually, this is kind of nice. We will drive in 40, it's nice. Oh god. It handles pretty well, actually. We'll see if the jeeptire handles better. I think that for some vehicles it may be, you know. Whoops, sorry. I had no hard drive. I filled the hard drive up, so recording stopped. But we're back. I just needed to delete some old video recordings. Yeah, so that's probably will have some better FPS now, because I filled up the last gigabytes, and that is a bit sad on FPS I saw. Anyways, the jalopytire performs pretty well. It seems to perform extra good at lower speeds. Oh god. And we need to just, well, it has some slide in it, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. We can pretty easily use this on second gear and like basically control it pretty good. Jalopytire works tire now. I'm saying tower now. It works pretty good. Like, it's nice. I don't remember if I applied it to this one, but let's do it anyways. No, just to be sure, so that you know you can't see if you applied it or not. So we're just going to apply it again here. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, when you go into console, you can use arrow keys to like browse through some commands, which is pretty nice. Especially the ones you recently wrote in often pop up, so it's very convenient. Right. Oh. Oh no, I was almost ready to say superb handling. But compared to the earlier things, I guess. This car is heavy. This is not the most optimized build. But we are able to take the curves pretty well. I'm not sure we can make this car perform much better. Like with this many curves and this heavy car, I don't think we can make it go much faster with another setting. So it will be very interesting now, lastly, to try the famous jeeptire. The one that in my Discord is regarded as the best material for vehicle. I also have experienced myself. I think it's the best fist prop material for tires. And most people say that as well. But I haven't tested it like this. So that's what we're doing, you know. Okay, fist props material, and we write in Jeep tire. To that one. Oops, not that one. That one. Just to be a bit autistic, let's do it again. Just because, I don't know, it's no good reason, it's just, I don't know. Anyways, here we have the famous Jeep tire. Oh god. We seem to have a very good grip from acceleration. Handling is less slow, more responsive, but we have less sliding. So it seems to have effectively a better grip. But the data, I think, says the jalopytire should be better, but it's much more like responsive in grip somehow. Whoops. Definitely not as bouncy, especially not as the horrid thing. But we use, oh yeah, that curve basically proved it for me. Oh god. We made a very nice curve in pretty decent speed. Whoops. Like this. Yeah, we could do that with jalopytire as well. But like, it's more twitchy. I would be honest, the Jeep tire is more twitchy, but it's a bit easier. Even though I twitch around all the while, it's a bit easier for me to you know, not make a major fuck up. I think for some vehicles, especially lighter vehicles, it might be better to use the jalopytire to use some of the slide for maneuver, perhaps. Okay, now we're almost in 80, and whoa! That was almost a nice curve, but it was a fail. Alright, that's a fail. In some aspects, the jalopytire is really good to maneuver actually, but the home prize I think is taken by the Jeep tire. It's a better all-around. For some application I think the jalopytire can be pretty good, but generally Jeep tire seems to be, at least for that bike. Bike only have 2 wheels, so they're a bit sensitive. That's why we're testing a 4-wheeler as well. Okay, how fast can we drive this thing? We can drive in 60 and kind of keep on the road. That's nice. So again, this vehicle is slower, so I can't say I feel the responsiveness as much as with the bike, but it's also less twitchy. I think that I can get a bit sharper curves anyways, it looks like it. So for heavier vehicles like this one, I think definitely jeeptire is much easier to drive with. Whoops, not perfect, this vehicle is not the best at all, but it's a nice testing vehicle. Because I know it very well, since you know how much I forced you to watch my Volvo 940 at this channel. Well, anyways, but it was pretty fun testing the rubber as well. You can really make fun ice races with that. If everyone are forced to apply a specific material and everyone races with it, I think you could make a pretty fun ice race. And then you could select a nice, let's say, either rainy map or a snow map, preferably snow. I don't actually know very many nice rainy maps. Yeah, if you know your favorite raining map, please send it to me. I want to see some nice raining maps. Maybe I can make top rain maps for Garry's mod. So submit some suggestions if you know some raining maps. I actually don't, except a part in I think it's Driver Heaven or maybe Rockford. Oh, anyways, show me your favorite raining maps or something. And now you know. Generally from this testing, I think the jeeptire performs best handling. In some cases, I think the extra little slidiness that the jalopytire can bring might be very nice. And the Phoenix high friction material bounce thing, it should be good, but it really works shitty. It's bouncy, weird, twitchy, and loses control, so that's out of the equation. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little video. This is gmod, Total Nerdy Channel, signing out. Join in for our Discord, and well, if you want to support this channel, or if you use Adblock or something like that, you can choose to support me in Patreon. If you do, you will also get a nice honored supporter orange shiny name in the Discord chat, if you care. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little video. This is Jim, Total Nerdy Channel, once again, signing out.